Hey guys, Nurse Nicole here. So, let me first apologize for looking so horrible. I just came off of a 4 day stretch at work, and I was able to nap yesterday. And then, of course, because I have been working the floor at night for a while, I could not sleep last night. And then I got up this morning because we're going to carve pumpkins and do our fall stuff with the granddaughter today. But first I wanted to just hop on here because I had intended on doing car vlogs every day on the way to work and on the way home from work. And on the way home from work, I decided was not safe at all because I'm so tired and it's such a long drive. And then on the way to work, I was running into having to take phone calls and to deal with stuff in the evening that I wasn't dealing with during the day because I was trying to sleep. So it's been a very, very hard transition for me to go back to nights, even though I am truly a night person. I'm finding this extremely hard to transition back to. And yesterday I got a phone call from the administrator of the facility that I'm at now, and she shared with me that she had submitted my information for a salary position in MDS, which is originally what I had actually applied for at this facility, was an MDS position. And so I'm in a lot of turmoil right now because I went back to being a floor nurse and left an office position for multiple reasons. And I have already built relationships with my patients and established nursing friendships on the floor. And I have my hall partner that we work the same schedule. And so we're very dependent on each other as far as knowing that we can depend on each other if there's a crisis, or we've just kind of figured out that we work really well together. And so I'm really torn. I am missing out on so much time with my granddaughter and my daughter, who still lives at home. She's going to cosmetology school and getting her career started, and of course I would have her live here forever if she so chooses, but I'm having a really hard time because I'm missing out on so much. And my granddaughter, who turned 1 recently, she's going through these growing changes, and she's becoming more verbal, and she's growing, and I feel like I'm missing that, and so it's really tearing me up. And then I'm not able to take care of myself. I go to work for 3 or 4 days, evenings, and I work 7 p to 7 a, which means I get there about 6:30 and I don't leave until 7:30, 8 o'clock the next morning. And then I get home and I sleep pretty much all day. So I have not been to the gym. I had intended on going when I come home from work because it's an hour drive, and I thought, okay, well, when I get back into town, I have a gym membership and I'll just go and then come home and shower and bathe and then sleep a little extra in the afternoon. And that doesn't work either because I end up having to stop and get gas and go to Walmart and pick up dog food and things like that on my way home. And it's a really hard transition. I can stay at home and be up for days on end. But it's so different because I'm laying in the bed, I'm watching movies, I'm snuggled up, in all my warm blankets with my dog. And then when I had the daytime position, I could get up and go straight to work and not really be fatigued. And it wasn't as wearing on me. And I know that I'm getting older. I know that also is playing a role in it. But I really am just struggling with this one. And so when she called yesterday and told me that she was negotiating my salary based off of my qualifications, my heart jumped because the thought of losing any more time with my daughter and my granddaughter is absolutely killing me. And so, so that's the new turn of events in my nursing vlog. I did 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, was 100% sure that I would stay on the floor through the remainder of my nursing career. And then, sorry, just a few days ago, I got home and was so overly exhausted. My body hurt, like I physically hurt. My brain was exhausted, and I realized that I was not, I was going and taking care of everybody else and not taking care of myself. And then I started to get sick 3 days ago, and I realized that I had slept a total of like 9 hours for a 3 day work period, for several different reasons. Because when I get home in the morning, first I have to, catch up with the family, and if there's anything I have to do on the way home, I have to get that in. And so I don't even lay down to go to sleep until 11:30 or 12, and all you nurses know, you don't just hop in the bed and fall right asleep, because the second that you start to attempt to relax, it's did I finish the charting? Did I get the faxes to the pharmacy? Have I accomplished everything? Did I finish everything I was supposed to that is detrimental to the care of my patients? And I'm sorry about that glare over there. I've got the windows open because I just don't feel good. So we're airing out the house today before we do the pumpkin carving with the grandbaby, and trying to get the motivation to get up from this comfortable bed and walk to the front of my house and carve a pumpkin. Like, that's how bad it's been since I went back to nights. And I know that some of it is because I'm out of shape and I've been eating horribly. And I'm getting sick, probably my typical winter cold. But this is just not been what I thought it was going to be. And I don't regret the move at all. I don't regret going back to the floor as a nurse. I don't regret any of this. I'm just really torn right now because I have in front of me an opportunity to go back to a Monday through Friday, essentially 8 to 4:30 position again, and have more time with my family. And I learned so much out of the last position that I had in MDS, where as part of the administrative team, I really tried to tackle some problems and make some changes and be a voice for the nurses on the floor, as well as the patients that I was in charge of. And that was not an option where I was. Not to say that it won't be where I'm at now. I don't know how their MDS department works. But yeah, so that's the change. That's what I'm looking at. And the grandbaby is down for her nap. So I, being a smart woman who raised many children, not just my own two, I'm going to catch a nap real quick and then get up and get dressed. And I will, of course, video her first Halloween pumpkin carving and post that later. But just want to do a little bit of an update because I haven't done anything on my channel in a while. And then hopefully after the pumpkin carving, I will have gotten enough rest in recuperation of the past couple days that I've worked. I'll make a pot of chili and then head to the gym before we eat and be able to work. I will say that since being on the floor, I'm tracking, of course, my Fitbit's on, and I track my steps, and I'm almost tripling my steps, my original step goal. I'm almost tripling it daily. So that's amazing. And I've lost 10 pounds, and I can feel the muscle tone coming back a little bit, but I'm not going to the gym and following up with the cardio and the weightlifting. And I really feel like it's time to do a detox. So I'm going to grab my Teamy tumbler and do a detox tea and start that today as well. And I'll update you more on that later. If you guys are interested in the Teamy blends, just go to teamyblends.com, and when you go to checkout, you can use POMMOM74. That's a code to get, I think it's 10% off, unless they're running a special. And then I will link any other codes that I have, like for fall, Halloween, things like that. They did get some new tumbler colors in that are really pretty. They have this like steel gray one that I'm absolutely in love with. My maiden name is Gray, and so I gravitate toward things like that. I don't know why, it's crazy. I have very sentimental things that I do like that. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to hop off here, take a little bit of a nap, get up, do some pumpkin carving with my redheaded beauty and my daughter, and then I will fill you guys in and let you know if I actually made it to the gym today or if this cold is going to knock me back out for the evening. So, peace and palm love, and talk to you soon.